Hello everyone. We're in Poland. We were going to travel, vlog this morning when we were travelling, but it was really early. We're in Manchester and we all know what Manchester Airport looks like. We are actually Energylandia in Poland, in Zator. But we thought we'd show you where we're actually staying. We're actually staying at the Western Camp Resort, which is right next to Energylandia. And this is what we're staying in. So Katie booked all this for us. We are staying in a houseboat. So as you can see, we're on the water. It is technically a boat. Let me just come down these stairs. Also, disclaimer, we couldn't check in for 2 hours, so we went to the pub and I've had 5 pints. But let's show you where we're staying. So we are at Western Camp Resort Zator. And this is what a little houseboat looks like. Now this does sleep up to 4. Is that not 5? Is that not a bed, that one? 5. Yeah, it's all Western themed. We will take on a bit of a walk around at some point. But like I said, we've just literally checked in, so we thought we'd do this quickly while we're here. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
This is great.
Yeah, so you've got bunk beds for the kids. There's a sofa bed in case you bring one of the grandparents. And there's a double bed in case, you know, for a double bed.
You've got TV.
Big TV. Big aircon.
For snacks.
Coffee machine.
Kettle.
Fridge.
Coffees, free water.
Again, spoiler, we've already been to the shop. We've already been to Netto and got some bits. And there's lots of alcohol in there. Cases, don't worry about those. Separate toilet and shower. So there's the toilet. It has been christened. Lovely little toilet on there. And then lovely little bathroom with heated towel rail that Katie was very excited about. So yeah, this is
And you've got your wardrobe.
And a wardrobe, obviously. And a wardrobe. Again, my hoodie's down there. Ignore that. Wardrobe, lots of space. Coat hangers. I think that's the electric box. It is. Probably shouldn't have opened that. More space, more space, more space, and a safe that we did see when we came in. You had to do a little
treasure hunt.
Yeah, a little treasure. It was basically find numbers around the room, which we've already done. I'm not going to lie.
And we're not going to show you the prize, but you get a prize in the safe. And
Yeah.
You have to keep it and take it home as like a little
keepsake.
souvenir
Little
from
keepsake.
here.
Balcony. You get a little balcony as well. If we can get out. Little balcony, have a look in the water with some tables and chairs. Now I will say it's not the warmest day today, but it is May, so we did expect that. But this is Western Camp Resort, so yeah, these are all houseboats around here. Across there is the Colorado.
That's like a bar.
Yeah, bar, restaurant.
There is another restaurant.
Another restaurant, yeah. There's plenty of accommodation around. There's tipis and stuff as well.
Little wagons.
Yeah, again, we'll take you on a bit of a walk at some point. We just wanted to do this now before we mess the room up essentially and unpack. But yeah, how much do we pay for this? I mean, I didn't book it, so I have no idea.
2 nights, booked through hotels.com there. It was £275, but that is including breakfast.
There you go.
This is the most expensive option.
Yeah, this is
here.
Yeah, it's the one that fits the most in.
Yeah, but
we also
rooms available,
no,
so
literally we can only get this one. We also booked park tickets here.
Yes. So you get 5% off if you book via the resort.
Yeah.
And you also get your energy pass, which is essentially your fast track for 1
zloty, which is 20p.
Which it should be 199 zloty.
Which is some
each anyway.
Equation. We'll put it down here somewhere. But yeah, so park tickets and fast pass cost
about
£63 each for 2 days. Which is insane, by the way.
There's also get like these little themed lanyards which have your energy passes in.
Yeah, there you do, yeah.
And it says Energylandia and the Western Camp on it as well.
Yeah. There's a little train. We took a picture of it actually. Insert here. There's a little train that takes you to and from the park in the mornings and after park days, so we'll get more of that tomorrow because we're not actually at the park today. We're going tomorrow. Today is Thursday.
Yeah, we've got all day Friday.
All day Friday, all day Saturday, then we're flying home
very late,
really late.
Saturday
yeah,
night.
to get home like 2 AM Sunday morning. But so far,
these are lovely.
it's really good.
Yeah.
There is an iPad on the wall, but I'm not sure what it does. I will have a bit of a play at some point. I've managed to put it into English, that's a good sign. I don't know if you can see on the screen, but it just...
It's got YouTube.
It's got YouTube.
So you can
don't know why it'd have YouTube on an iPad on the wall. I'm assuming they use it for like messages and stuff to the room. I think. I don't know. Well, we'll have a bit of a play, and
it's Google by the looks of it.
It's an Android tablet. We'll see what happens with it. There's aircon. That's all I care about. But yeah, overall, first look, impressions.
It looks great here. If you love anything cowboy theme, which
yeah,
does,
yeah, we do.
This is brilliant.
Yeah. So the plan is now we're gonna unpack some more things, and then we're probably gonna head over to the Western Bar over there.
Colorado.
Colorado to get some food.
Oh, they also do food delivery to your room.
Wait, I'll turn this camera on there. They do food delivery.
Food delivery to your room.
To your room. What food do you get?
I'm going to scan it now on my phone.
We're going to scan it.
Bear with.
We tried to get on the order your own food and it just won't work for some reason. Katie is here trying to get it on. But it loads up and it just loads up the website for the actual
Yeah, it does
result.
look like you can place an order online, but
yeah,
it's just a bit slow at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know if the internet's playing up or not, but there is Wi-Fi. We have realised that there is Wi-Fi that does work, because I FaceTime my mum when we first got here, and it worked okay, so maybe it's just a bit glitchy. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave you now quickly, because we're going to unpack, get everything ready for tomorrow, put all the cameras and stuff sorted, and then we're going to head over to Colorado Bar. Colorado?
Yeah, do you want to get a drink there?
Yeah, we'll go Colorado Bar. We'll take you with us and we'll show you on that. And then when we come out of there, we'll walk back around the park and we can show you all the little bits and things that are here. Because when we did walk in, we saw there's like a volleyball court.
Volleyball, I think there's a pool as well.
Yeah.
They do films at 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
So they've got like a little cinema bit.
Yeah.
With a massive screen outside.
Yeah.
So there's all little bits.
Yeah, we'll show you what we can.
Pool is open till 11 o'clock as well, which is really good.
Yes, yeah, the woman did tell us reception. There was reception up until 9, and then pool's up until 11. There's security 24 hours, and she gave us the numbers in case we do need to ring security.
So we've come for a little walk out, haven't we, Rich?
We have. It's cold though.
Yeah, the temperature has dropped quite a bit.
Not be wearing shorts in the weather.
It's not too bad. I think it's just because we're by the water. But all up there is your little activity area. Oh, look at that, they've got some hammocks.
Oh yeah.
I bet they'd be nicer if the sun's out. And yeah, so here's the rest of the houseboats on the water. So we're just going to do a big loop around, and we're probably going to get some food in Bonanza, aren't we? We're going to get some food in Bonanza.
Yeah.
Yeah. So over here is the little cinema, which is outdoor. I hope they've got blankets for how cold it is, but
I'm not watching the film in this weather.
I mean, I don't know what film's on tonight, but we won't be watching it anyway. Then we're just going to have a little chill on the little balcony bit and go from there. I'll record some more once we're further around. There's also a little park for the kids, and here's just a view of the map so you can see all the scale of it. So we're houseboat 14, so here, and then we've just walked around this way past the outdoor cinema, past the park, and then here we are. And then we're just going to do a full loop. This one up the top's Bonanza, and then that one's the Colorado one. So we'll go and get some food, and then I think we'll just go back and chill.
I'm back. It's cold, so let's do this quickly. There's a shop here, Old Cold Shop Sklelp. Don't know how you say that. Slushies, Starbucks, crisps, drinks, hot dogs, the lot. Hey, okay. There's a hot shot sauna over here, so there's a sauna that you can use. Not sure how you actually. Do you just go in? Hotel guests only. I think you just scan and just go in. Little seating area over here. Again, it's very cold here today, so I'm not going to be using sun loungers. There's two pools here. Well, there's one pool here, which there's some people, so I don't really want to show you too much, but there's a pool here which is an infinity pool, as you can see down here, and then up here again, excuse me for the music, there's one up here which is a jacuzzi pool. I think it's a bit like a hot tub more than anything else, but yeah, that is up on top of here. Again, I won't take it there because there's people up there. More stuff over here. There's fire pits all around as well, I've noticed, so you can actually rent the firewood. I think you pay per like fire thing, and there's wood you can use, and you can have like barbecues. There's like a little grill on top that you can have some barbecues on. Seating area, I think that's what it all is around here. There's a lot of seating areas and a lot of fire pits. They're all quite cool actually. Again, in the summertime, I'm assuming they're going to be bloody lovely. What have we got over here? It looks a bit like a hot chocolate station. Is that hot chocolate? Would we say that's hot chocolate there? I think that's hot chocolate. Or is it hot water? Oh, I think, yeah, it's got to be a hot chocolate station, that, or some activity they're going to do for hot chocolate station, I'm assuming. We're heading now towards the restaurant, I do believe. This one, what's this? Totem House. Again, a little bar area where you can get some drinks. I can see some cans of Sprite, bottles of Sprite and Red Bulls and whatnot over there. So I'm assuming that's where that goes. And then, yeah, we're heading now down towards the restaurant. Apologies that my odds up, but again, it's cold. Hopefully it warms up a little bit tomorrow when we're on the park. It was warm actually when we got off the plane earlier. We were quite surprised. This is the Colorado here, so that's a bar, but I also believe that's where you go for breakfast in the morning. They did Bonanza, sorry, not Colorado. So that's where we go for breakfast in the morning. Colorado is, oh, I walked past, I didn't even show you, I saw the back of it. There, that's the bar. So that's a bar called Bonanza, and that's Colorado, where you get your food and also you go for your breakfast. Obviously we'll show you breakfast in the morning because, oh, it's not breakfast time now, is it? Little seating area here, look how nice this is out here. I've just been through all that, yeah, there's a whole barbecue section. And, I don't know if you saw it, there's like a little hot chocolate station over there. Yeah. And that really is the loop, because when you go back round here now, it's all accommodation. That there, I don't know if you can see me, zoom in a little bit, is where, that's ours. No, it's not. There. Well, no, like round that corner there. See how she has to be right at all times?
I am right there.
It's literally round that corner there.
Yeah, it's straight on.
Is there? So it's a circle. So you just walk all the way around here, all the way, and it's here. So it doesn't take that long actually. It takes like 10 minutes. Not even that. A little walk around. But it's really cool. It's a really cool gaff, to be fair. It's definitely aimed more towards kids than grown-ups, because of obviously the Western theme, and there's a lot of play parks, and I think it's done really well. But it is cool. Yeah, it's for how close it is to. Oh, it's wild. Obviously, we'll show you in the morning when we're going to park how close it is. There's a little land train that you can go on again that you saw earlier in this clip.
But even like walking, it's probably going to take about.
Oh yeah. 15 minutes. Well, we walked down. There's a roundabout where Energylandia is. There's a McDonald's at Netto, and we walked there, and it took less than 10 minutes, if that. To go get the snacks and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go in Bonanza then. I will get them right at some point, to go get some pizza and a drink, and then we'll catch up with you in a bit. We'll show you what food we have and stuff. Obviously I don't know how busy it's going to be in here, so if it is busy, I don't really want to get the camera out because it's a bit cringe that, isn't it, to be fair. But yeah, let's go see what food we got. Oh, also, when you check in, by the way, they give you wristbands, so they'll check our wristbands when we go in. You can't get in without a wristband, essentially. The security won't let you in, so you get wristbands. So yeah, let's go. Let me take my hood off so that like I'm a respectable human being. I'm not from Stoke. It's nice here though, isn't it? Yeah, well, yeah, it's going dark. It's like -4, must be outside, it's freezing. Yeah, we'll go in, we'll get some food and we'll let you know. We're in, we've sat down. Here's the menu. It's in English as well, which is quite helpful. There is music playing here, so if you can hear the music over the top of me, I do apologise. But yes, here is the menu. Quite a good menu, to be fair. You've got your pizzas, you've got your main courses, your salads, appetisers. I think I'm going to go for the quattro formaggi because it's got smoked cheese camembert on it, which I'm looking very much forward to. Your desserts, you've got cheesecakes, creme brulee, blah blah blah, and then on the back a range of drinks, yeah, which probably just gonna have a beer, I think. We'll see. What are you going for, Kate?
Carbonara pizza.
Carbonara pizza?
Weird, but it sounds good.
Oh, oh, it's here. Carbonate white sauce, mozzarella, bacon, onion, egg, Gran Padano and pork. Well, there's an Italian turning over in his grave right now watching you order a carbonara and a pizza. So we've just been in the Bonanza bar restaurant to get some food. We had a pizza. We'll show you the clip of the pizza. I had a 4 cheese one, Kate had a carbonara one, and a Coke each, and it was 20 quid. So you can't complain at them prices, can you?
And we have fries.
Oh yeah, and a portion of fries between us. It was very nice. We couldn't film anything in there because we went in and the waiter said, we were like, our table for 2. He's like, got indoor, outdoor. We're like, indoor please. He's like, yeah, it's okay. He then said something and we didn't really gather what he said, but we just heard noisy and we were like, that's alright, don't know if a restaurant's a little bit noisy. What he actually meant was, about literally 30 seconds after our food come out, about 50 school kids came and it must be like a school trip. And then we realised every table apart from ours in this indoor restaurant had like juice on it and a number, and then more and more school kids started to come, and it was just me and Katie sat in the middle of them. So I've never ate a pizza so quick in my life. We ate the whole pizza and the fries and drank the Coke, and we left, and it's been about 7 minutes. So they were very well behaved school kids. I mean, they were very loud. They were a lot more
taking the bowls and everything.
Yeah, they were a lot more behaved than I was at school. But yeah, I think that's what he was trying to tell us at the start, but we didn't quite gather what he said. So yeah, pizza.
No wonder it's been so quiet on here today.
Yeah, well, also when we went to book this, the only accommodation left was this one boathouse that we're in, houseboat, sorry, and we were like, oh, sellout, must be rammed. Got here today, haven't seen many people, and then we've now realised that I think a school trip has booked all out.
I reckon they're all in the tipis.
Yeah, so we're getting back to our room and lock the door and stay in there too, until we go to Energylandia tomorrow. So we're going to leave you here now. We're just walking back to ours is that one there where Kate is.
We'll let you know what the sleep and everything was
like,
and what breakfast
is like. Yeah, so we'll catch up with you in the morning, and then we'll end it there, because then the next one will be the full first day. Morning, everybody. Morning. We're just on the way to breakfast now. It is now 20 to 9. We're on the way to breakfast. We've got until 9 o'clock for breakfast, and then the first little land trains. Well, yeah, we do think. We hope the first little land train's at 9:30 over to the park, so we should have enough time. How did you sleep?
All right.
It was not too bad, was it?
Good.
Yeah.
The bed's a bit thin for me, but
yeah, it was all right. The one thing I will say is though, I don't know if it's just last night or they do it every night. They have music playing in one of the bars, restaurants. I don't know what it is. It's not overly loud. You can hear it. For us, we're not really bothered because I can sleep for anything. But if you have got little kids, it is something to note. Just because, yeah, there is music playing from a bar. I don't know what time we went off. I don't know what time we fell asleep, to be honest with you.
no.
But yeah, there's just one little thing to notice. But no, it's a lovely sunny morning. It is a bit fresh, but hopefully it is going to warm up a little bit. So we're going to have some breakfast, get on the train, get over there, and have a good day in the park. Breakfast done.
Quick stop.
Very quick stop. We couldn't get any footage in the breakfast hall because there was about 150 school kids in there, and me and Katie. So yeah, we can't whip the camera out then. Breakfast itself is fine.
Yeah, you got all your hot sauce selection, your continental.
There's sausages and eggs and bacon and bread and loads of salads and all that kind of stuff. Are we annoyed that there's loads of kids here? It's weird because
you can't relax.
No,
it's
carnage. Like you know, when I was at primary school, there's a place near us called Stand and Bowers where you go on like a retreat for a week with the school, and it's just hectic, and that's exactly what it is. But we're just in the middle of it. If we checked in and they said to us, by the way, there's loads of kids here, school trips, blah blah blah, you can kind of go, all right, you know. But we knew nothing when we booked it, nothing when we checked in, and
in fact, there was no mention of it.
No. So like we can't use the pools. I mean, we weren't going to use the pools, but like we can't use the pools because there's kids everywhere. We can't relax because there's kids everywhere. you know, there's nothing against kids, but we all know it gets a bit wild and crazy. But would I stay here again? Yeah.
For the convenience of if you're going to Energylandia.
Yeah, theming incredible, rooms great.
I stay with.
Did have a slight problem with the shower last night, but I think it was more of a.
Rich put the shower on.
It was a user issue that was me. I put it on full blast, went to get changed, come back in, and I basically nearly flooded the bathroom. But I'd stay here again. It's just, bit awkward of all these kids here, but it doesn't matter. We're on the way to the park now. We're coming out. We're going to get onto the little land train. But what we are going to do is we're going to leave you here because the next vlog will be starting now, but it'll be for our first full day in the park. So yeah, this is Western Camp Resort. I'd give it probably 6 out of 10. Yeah. About a 6 out of 10. If they weren't full of school kids, it might be higher. But don't let it put you off. I think we've just come on a school holiday weekend. It is what it is.
I mean, we've seen other people who've come here before and they haven't had the issues what obviously we have. And it's not really an issue had they've told us about it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Like, because when we checked in, you have to pick a certain time for breakfast.
Yeah.
So had they said, listen, we've got schools here, these are going to be your busiest times, do you want to pick one of the other times instead?
No. Well, we actually walked in and there was 100 kids in there and a nun shouting at them all, which was quite funny. But yeah, we're going to leave you here, so you'll see us. For you guys, it'll be next week. For us, it's literally the next 30 seconds. We're going to start this camera again. So cheers for watching this one.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.